Yo, you got that burning fire, that drive in your pit, the one that makes you want to go on the sports team, the one that makes you want to go out and get a girlfriend, the one that makes you go out and try to succeed. Is that in you? Yo, it's hard. That motivation, it's like gold for us, and we should crave it every single day. Now, here's the great part. You and I can have that burning motivation if we weren't doing these things. Today, boys, I'm going to talk about the 7 daily mistakes that you and I do every single time that ruins our motivation. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number 1, smoking weed. Your mama was right. Smoking joints kills your motivation in the short term. Now, there have been several studies that talk about this, but one particular Australian study found that it's detrimental to short-term planning. Specifically, smoking weed affects your episodic memory, which is responsible for your episodic foresight. This is the area in your brain that allows you to see in the future and make plans for the future. And think about it on your personal level. When you get high with your friends, what do you do it for? Just to chill, to do nothing, to relax, and probably just eat a lot. It's never to fuel your motivation. Number 2, being on your phone for long periods of time. This is something everybody does, even adults, where before going to bed, they'll spend 3 hours on their phone, swiping away on their tablet, on their computer, or on their phone. Being on the phone for that long emits a blue light that's damaging to your eyes, but more importantly, tricks your brain into thinking that it's still daylight outside. So guess what happens? This jacks up your melatonin levels and doesn't allow you to sleep at night. When you don't sleep, well, if you saw my Jeff Bezos video, you'll know that sleep is crucial for billionaires, people that are on top, because they know they need it to have the motivation, to have the creativity, to be able to function properly. But if you're on your phone relentlessly, you're messing up your sleep, which makes you look drowsy, makes you look worse, and destroys your motivation. Now, I'm not saying to just stop using your phone because, yo, it's 2020. Obviously, we're going to be on our phone. Just protect your eyes. This is why we came out with our Prism collection with Jade Black that has blue light blocking technology. If you don't have a pair of frames that blocks blue light, you're doing it all wrong. These from Jade Black, you can wear 24/7. They're not prescription, so you can throw them on, wear them day in, day out, nighttime or daytime, and anytime you're on your phone, it's going to block off the blue light that your phone is emitting to protect your eyes. Essentially, this is how it works. So this little card you're seeing is a blue light pollution tracker. So this laser is concentrated blue light. Notice the damage that it does on the card. Now look what happens when I place our Jade Blacks in front of this blue card. Exactly. It blocks all that blue light damage to keep your eyes protected. And here's the best part. Since our glasses are made with handmade Italian acetate, high-end stainless steel, blue light blocking lenses, these are some of the best you're gonna find. So not only are they gonna protect you to make sure your motivation's up, you're feeling great, you're sleeping great, they're also gonna make you look good. These pair of frames, when you throw them on, structure your face to make you look smarter, more intellectual, make you look sexier. So you're gonna look good while also fueling your motivation every time you wear these. And even though they feel like $500 frames and we're using the same quality of high-end designer frames, these sell for $49. Like, yo, this is a steal, and this is why our Prism collection sells this fast. And I want you to go right now, click the link down below, and check it out, because these go super fast. I want you to pick up a pair. And the best part is that we do free shipping domestically, but if you're internationally, you can also get free shipping if you spend over $150. That's great, because that means you'll get 3 pairs of glasses, which is still more affordable than a pair of high-end frames that you'll buy at the store. So if you guys want to check out Jade Black, click the link down below. Number 3, you're being lazy. Yes, this actually kills your motivation. You not doing anything, being groggy, just sleeping all day is actually counterintuitive. Most people will think that, oh, if I rest all day and do nothing, I'll have all this energy stored up inside of me that I'll be able to use it whenever I need it. The adverse effect actually happens when your body sees that you're not actually doing anything with all that energy. It just starts storing it as fat, which makes you sluggish, makes you feel lethargic. Number 4, you compare yourself to others. As soon as you start comparing yourself to someone, you're deflating your motivation, because you're comparing to somebody that's already at their final state and you're just starting. Imagine yourself comparing yourself to like Jeff Bezos or Dan Bilzerian, who's been in the game for a while now and they've been successful with their businesses. Obviously, if you're starting, you're going to be nowhere near where they are, and you're going to deflate your motivation because you want to be at their finish line. Inversely, when you stop comparing yourself to others, you'll be more motivated to achieve your goals no matter how crazy they are. Number Number 5, you masturbate. I've said this before, but masturbating is a killer of motivation. Mainly because every time you masturbate, your brain releases dopamine. This is that feel-good sensation that you feel when you release or you ejaculate. That's the same sensation you feel when you have intercourse with an actual woman. Now, the thing is that your brain can't distinguish between both of them, between masturbation and having sex with a woman. The feel-good chemical feels the same to it. What your brain can distinguish is the effort taken to achieve that feel-good sensation. In other words, masturbating takes a few seconds. You can just use your right hand. Going and getting past the fear of meeting somebody, building a relationship, and then sleeping with somebody is way more difficult. So guess what your brain's gonna do? It's gonna take the path of least resistance, and it's gonna force you to continue to masturbate and be in this vicious cycle where you gotta do it every single day, and you are no longer motivated to go out, engage with others, and hopefully meet women. Masturbating every day kills your motivation. Number 6, perfectionism. Perfectionism leads to inaction. Inaction leads to a decrease in motivation because you feel like you're always stagnant because you're not doing anything because you want things to be perfect. People that want things to be perfect get nowhere in life because those that don't actually start doing things to get closer and closer to their goals, even if they're not as perfect as you want them to be. And finally, number 7, you get distracted easily. If you can't start learning and practicing on how to zero in and focus on a subject or a project, you're gonna always feel behind because you're gonna be distracted and putting your attention into several different streams that's never gonna allow you to achieve or finish anything, so you're gonna leave everything half-assed or undone. That feeling of unaccomplishment is going to destroy your motivation and make you feel worse. This is why checklists are amazing, because a checklist allows you to keep yourself on track to ensure that you finish a project, feel good about yourself, and then keep going. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. Those are 7 things that you do every day that destroy your motivation. If you guys like this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget to check out Jade Black. If you guys want to check out those blue light blocking glasses, I'd go now. That's it for me today. See you next time.